Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day. Congrats again on some healthy profits there, Solana. Oh, that is awesome. Love to see this stuff here. When we last left off yesterday, we were kind of at the state of indecision. The price is either going to break down or break up. It obviously chose to go up this time. So I'm interested to see what the back-end data here looks like with the liquidation. We'll jump into that first and give some quick congrats after. And just to note here, we still have a heavy concentration at about 58.50. That level is slowly getting higher and slowly getting a little bit less based on the simple fact that the price goes higher, the more likely people are to take profits. Again, try not to be a diamond hand holder, but on the same accord, there's no reason to short this coin, so all good if you hold your long open, right? Just make sure you adjust your stop loss accordingly. That said though, back-end data looking fantastic. Quickly to note, if you are new to the channel, I love teaching people to trade. Hope you can learn something today just to quickly understand and help you, because some folks are curious about our Premium Plus versus our Premium groups. These are basically just some signals that I provide here for you. This is a scalping day trading bot that I have. We took 20% Solana in 20 hours, Matic a little 5% in 50 minutes. Another Matic trade as well, 12%, Matic 12, 12, Ethereum 13, 2, 13, 36 for ETH. And of course, Solana 13%. So we've just been scalping the heck out of Ethereum, Solana, and Matic lately. Fantastic. That's totally hands-off, completely auto-tradable. Same thing with our ARB. Look at this here. Nice little 57% in 9 days. Chainlink, that's a short for in 2 days. We took 30% there. So super happy and proud of my group there for sticking with it. Again, patience pays off, folks. You just gotta remember it's important to be as patient as possible. Again, we do have limited slots available for our premium group, so link down below if you're curious about joining. That is cryptocash.tech for the website to register. More information, of course, there as well. So what we want to do is take a look, now that we understand the liquidation data, we kind of know where we're at here. We want to recognize big picture here, and this is just kind of a preface. You already know this, and I'll make it brief, but we're over the 20-day SMA. Moving averages are looking great. We are soon to converge on the MACD here. This could really be a big deal if we can surpass the $68 mark, because that was our previous high. There's a decent chance that could be a resistance level for us initially, okay? Again, this is going to be an ugly, ugly cup and a handle if possible, but there's potential for the price action to pull back after retesting that level. Coming down to this maybe 0.236 fib level that's proven to be a significant resistance recently on smaller time frames. We could very well see that level bounce. So we're just going to go ahead and draw out our trend lines there a little bit further and kind of just see what's going on here. Now, this looks a little messy with stochastic RSI based on the fact that we had a divergence and now we're converging. That's truly a bullish sign though. Same thing with the RSI being closer to 70. You can say, okay, well, that's a resistance level, which is true. $68 is a resistance. We could very well reject off of that. But money flow index increasing leads us to believe we could blast straight through that based on the fact that we have higher momentum and extra volume. Okay, so those are all positive contributing factors. Look at this here. For the daily time frame, we've still got 6 hours left and we're already above the current moving average. That's an extremely bullish sign. I know it seems kind of strange too. That's where these things are all over the place. You take a look at yesterday's candle wick, that's basically a gravestone doji telling us the price should have continued lower. Instead it didn't, right? But that's because Bitcoin pulled back, bounced off a specific level there, and now it's been on the rise for the last 8 hours. And so is Solana. Okay, so you got to understand that Solana is doing very well, obviously, right now, and contrary to Bitcoin. But in a lot of ways, when Bitcoin sells off, Solana is pulling back too. Okay, so you do got to just understand there is somewhat of a 2x pullback for Solana to Bitcoin, but it seems to be like so far so good here. When Bitcoin rallies, we can see a significant rally for Solana. This is awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and summarize the 4-hour time frame. Liquidity and fair value. We have some fair value gap right down there as low as 64.50. Keep in mind, when I've been emphasizing this for a few days now, this level here, right at about 64 to 64.50, we can just round up and say 64.50 as a round number. So this 64.50 level, this level here has hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times before it broke through. What does that mean for us? Well, it means the price pulls back. It's going to be a very significant level for the price to bounce. Okay. Also keep in mind that's a 0.236 fib level here as well at 64.20. So we got a nice healthy amount of support. We have a decent amount of volume as well, both at 60 to 61 and 62 to 64.50. So those are all positive contributing factors letting us know that not only when on the right side of the tracks the price does pull back, we have a good entry potential at 64.50. So I'm just going to go ahead and set an alert there. If the price pulls back, I might consider an entry for a long, depending on the conditions of the market. Again, I'll reevaluate, of course. I'm not just going to jump right in blindly, but I do like to see where we're at right now is a very, very bullish sign. So it's essentially letting us know that you have a long position open, keep it open. If you are part of our Premium Plus group, you keep these trades open. We're going to hit our 3rd, 4th, and 5th target. There's a strong likelihood of that, okay? So that said, let's take a quick look over here at the RSI, MACD, etc. on the 4-hour, because this tells us here stochastic RSI is swinging upwards, money flow index insanely high, and we're still under 70 in the RSI. Having a high money flow index and a low RSI is a really good sign. It really tells us that we have more potential for price action to continue to run. Same thing with the MACD here as well. We, instead of a MACD, divergent, so to speak, we bounced right off there for an MACD-FU, and the price continued higher. Okay, so again, all positive contributing factors. Taking a look at TD sequential, we're at a 2 on the 4-hour. What does that mean for us? It means we have a hypothetical 24 hours more continuation of the upside. Now, don't mistake that. It doesn't mean it's going to just shoot up like it has for 24 hours straight. It just implies that it'll continue to count up because the 4th previous candlestick, with TD sequential, it basically takes the 4th previous candlestick and counts up until it hits a 9. And 9 is typically a place in which the price action will pull back. And if we look at its history, there's a lot of 9s in Solana. It does have a tendency of hitting these 9s and then turning around or just consolidating. Okay, so it does imply we could continue higher, consolidate closer to this level here, and then potentially break through right when we have that overextension. Okay, so just something to kind of think about there. Last thing but not least, we want to just reference the Ichimoku cloud and just confirm here that we are probably on the right side of tracks. This is exactly what we're looking for. Lagging span free and clear, conversion line above the baseline, and we're above the cloud now. When we talked yesterday, we were kind of traveling within the cloud, and it was kind of a no buy zone. That's typically how you have to respect it. But now that we've broken above, again, hindsight's 20/20, but if you look at this here, you can see where the price action broke above the cloud, consolidated for about 3 or 4 hours. That's when you look for entry, right there. Okay, X marks the spot. If you want to know how to use the Ichimoku cloud, it's like a phenomenal indicator that works really well on the 4-hour and the 1-hour time frame. Reference my Ichimoku cloud video that you can just search for at my channel. It's a dated video. In other words, I recorded like over 2 years ago, but it's still very beneficial, and understanding kind of gets the point across. So all good stuff here. Okay. All right, folks. So that's really what we're looking at there. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, follow if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate that. Make sure you jump on over to the best exchange in the world. My personal opinion, Bitunix, phenomenal exchange. They had a little downtime last night to go ahead and update a few things. And what's really cool is our representative over there was able to help everybody out and kind of walk through it. We got good tech support over in our Discord group there. So greatly appreciate you guys. But nonetheless, use this link down below to register. You get significant benefit rewards and obviously future trading competitions, which we're going to have very, very soon. All right, folks, that's really all we got here for you. Again, Solana to the moon, pretty much at this point, looking very good. We get a closure above 68. Look out, folks. We're going to be in price discovery for this year, and it's going to be a very positive sign. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.